1936, a year of conflict and change. Step into 1936, a year that witnessed rising conflicts, political shifts and moments that shaped modern history. January 1936. King Edward VIII abdicates the British throne. King Edward VIII gives up the throne to marry Wallis Simpson, an American divorcee. This causes a constitutional crisis in Britain and changes the royal succession. King Edward VIII and Wallis Simpson, February 1936, Italy. Strengthens control over Libya. Italy continues its colonization efforts, expanding military presence in Libya. This shows Mussolini's aggressive imperial ambitions in Africa. Benito Mussolini and Italian colonial forces, March 1936, Germany remilitarizes the Rhineland. Hitler sends German troops into the Rhineland region, violating the Treaty of Versailles. This bold move increases tensions in Europe and tests the resolve of France and Britain. Adolf Hitler and European leaders, April 1936. Start of the Spanish Civil War, a military revolt led by General Francisco Franco, begins against the Spanish Republic. The war divides Spain and attracts international involvement. Foreshadowing World War II. Francisco Franco and Spanish Republican leaders, May 1936. The Berlin Olympics begin. Nazi Germany hosts the Olympic Games, using them as propaganda to showcase its strength. The Games reveal political tensions, but also see moments of athletic triumph, like Jesse Owens winning 4 gold medals. Adolf Hitler and Jesse Owens, June 1936, France. Faces political crisis. The Popular Front government wins elections promising social reforms, but faces strong opposition. Political instability marks France during a period of rising European tensions. Léon Blum and French political leaders, July 1936. Anti-fascist volunteers join Spanish Civil War. Thousands from around the world join the fight against Franco in the international brigades. The conflict becomes a symbol of the struggle between democracy and fascism. International volunteers and Spanish Republican forces, August 1936, Italy and Germany. Strengthen alliance. Mussolini and Hitler deepen ties, signaling the rise of the Axis powers. This alliance changes the balance of power in Europe and prepares the ground for global conflict. Benito Mussolini and Adolf Hitler. September 1936. The Second Italo-Ethiopian War. Ends. Italy officially annexes Ethiopia, despite international condemnation. The event exposes the weakness of the League of Nations and emboldens aggressor states. Benito Mussolini and Emperor Haile Selassie. October 1936. Anti-Comintern Pact signed Germany. Japan and Italy sign an agreement against the spread of communism. The pact further isolates the Soviet Union and strengthens fascist cooperation. Adolf Hitler, Hirohito, and Benito Mussolini. November 1936. Roosevelt re-elected in the U.S. Franklin D. Roosevelt wins a second term, promising continued recovery from the Great Depression. His leadership helped stabilize the U.S. economy and prepare for future challenges. Franklin D. Roosevelt, December 1936. Death of King George V. King George V dies and is succeeded by King George VI. This marks a transition in British monarchy during a turbulent time. King George V and King George VI. Key figures of 1936: Adolf Hitler. German leader, expanding power. Francisco Franco. Spanish general leading rebellion. Benito Mussolini, Italian dictator. Building empire. Franklin D. Roosevelt, U.S. President. Guiding recovery. Jesse Owens, American athlete. Symbolizing resistance. Why 1936 was a critical year. This year saw the rise of fascism, the start of civil war, and key alliances forming. It was a year of growing tensions that moved the world closer to global conflict. Like, share, and subscribe. To uncover the stories behind the years that shaped our world, comment below. Which event from 1936 do you think changed history the most?